contacted a lot of you this weekend to let you know that I decided to sell Norwex. I'll tell you why I decided to sell Norwex. This is Norwex's kind of mainstay cloth. It's called their Envirocloth. And we remember it by E for everything because you can use it on everything. But one of the reasons it's really special is it has an extreme amount of microfiber in it, so it traps really, really small particles. And then after it traps them, you can leave it to dry, and it has a special thing they call backlock, which kills off any bacteria that's left in it. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you the test that convinced me to use Norwex and really why I decided to sell Norwex. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a raw piece of fish. It's pretty disgusting. And I'm going to wipe it right on this countertop. You see me just wipe this down right there. It's really quite slimy. I'm going to take my microfiber cloth and I'm going to wipe my hands on it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this cloth really flat like this, because if you crunch it down like that, you have places where you're missing picking up the bacteria. I'm going to keep it flat and I'm going to wipe my counter down just like that. And then to show you that the countertop is not contaminated, I'm going to use a special test that they use in a lot of restaurants and I believe hospitals also to test for contamination. So what we do is we have to open this. We take this swab and I'm going to swab right here where I rubbed that raw fish. I'm going to put it back down in here and release the chemical that tests it. If it stays green, green means clean. If it turns purple, then it's contaminated. And you can see right here, get real close, that it's green. So I'm going to test my cloth. And I'm going to see if it is contaminated, because then it can cross-contaminate other items that you wipe it down with. Alright, put it back in there. Shake it up. And you'll see it stays perfectly green. But you're thinking, oh, this is probably a trick, because that's what I was thinking up to this point. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and I'm going to test this raw fish. I'll wipe that down, and if this is contaminated, what it's going to do is it's going to turn purple. It has already turned purple, so let me shake that up in there and show you. Now you see the liquid has turned purple, and purple shows contamination, which we didn't have on our countertop and we didn't have on our cloth. For me, that's amazing, because that means that I'm getting up all the contaminants on my surfaces, and I'm not contaminating my cloth if I wipe anything else down. So I can just take this, I can wipe this next surface. So why don't we do that? I'm just going to wipe this right here, and let's test it and see if it's contaminated. We'll take our swab, a new one, empty, see? I'm going to wipe this down right here, same spot, put it in my testing solution, green. That's why I use Norwex.